First, from Christ, for my brethren, my kinsmen according to the flesh.
His kinsmen according to his flesh. Who is Paul's kinsmen according to the flesh? Read.
Who are Israelites.
Who are what?
Who are Israelites.
It says, Paul says he's continually sorry for his brother in the flesh, and he wished that he could have died on the cross and been sacrificed for his brothers in the flesh. Who are Israelites, showing that Paul even identified who he was, and identified who his brethren were, who his people were. But once again, in the society, we're taught not to identify who the children of Israel are. But yet they'll put up the Jewish people over there in the land today as the true children of Israel. But yet tell us that we can't identify ourselves as the children of Israel. The Bible identified them as the synagogue of Satan. Why are you putting them up as the children of Israel? When they're following Satan and the gospels themselves. You got the Christian church putting them up as the children, as the true people of the Most High, as the people that came out of Egypt. How can they be the people that came out of Egypt, man? Over in Israel, Israel is right above Africa, next to Africa, man. How can people with no melanin in their skin survive in an area like that, man? It doesn't make any sense. How can Moses pass for an Egyptian if he was a Caucasian? How does that make any sense? You have a question?
The Israelites out of there now are Russian. They not.
Read, say that again.
They Russian.
He says that the Israelites out of that land are
tribes. They're not the tribes. They from Russian. They're Cossacks.
He just identified that the Jews out of the land today are Russians and Khazars. That they are not the true Jews.
Yeah. I gotta talk to you. What did you just say? Man, you got me up off my seat. Hold on. You said the Jews in Israel today are not really the Jews.
And Russians.
They're what?
The tribes were dispersed to the nations.
But the whole deal is this. The Jews that are in Israel today are Khazars. They're near the Caucasus Mountain between the Black Sea and the Caspian Sea.
Correct.
But they never were the people of Israel. Huh? I know, but I'm trying to figure out how do you figure it out?
Don't ask me how I figure it out. I read a lot.
No, hold up, brother. Because if
because I'm like, be not a child.
I got something for you.
I'm listening.
Because if they're not the Jew, if they are not the Jews, and we know they're not, what are they really covering up?
That I'm not sure.
They're covering up the fact that they know the Negroes that are in sub-Serbian, that in sub-Serbian lifestyles.
I have a different perspective for a white man. You gotta understand my spirit is not white.
But I'm not talking about, that's good. But this is what...
this just happens to be the body that I'm trapped in for this lifetime right now.
We're looking beyond the color.
I know,
but still, they were hiding the fact that they knew the true Jews, including Christ and his people and the biblical people, were people of color.
Did you know that?
Hold on, I need to hear you. Come here, man. Because this is what I'm saying.
Did you know that one of the lost tribes, they happen to be in South Africa?
Absolutely.
And all the kingdoms that they built all the way along down Africa, it's not that Africa never had a kingdom, it's that all the Europeans monopolized and did corporate monopolies and corporate colonialism that took over Africa and kept it how it is today right now.
You are correct.
Come out of that.
But there's one thing that I want to pinpoint here. This is what I want to pinpoint. I want to pinpoint the fact that we know that the ancient Egyptians were black people. They're from the seed of Ham. And we know that Moses was raised as an Egyptian.
Israelites are Egyptian.
No, they're not. The Egyptians are from Mizraim. Ham had 4 sons. Mizraim, Egypt derives from Mizraim. That's the seed of Ham. Moses came out of the seed of Shem. Ham, now listen clearly, Noah had 3 sons, Ham, Shem, and Japheth. Those 3 came off the ark and had the nations you see in the earth. Shem had the Shemitic race. Ham had the Hamitic race, which are the African race. And Japheth had the Asian race. Shem is an entirely different family from Ham. And what they hid was it was one dark family being ruled by another dark family in Africa. That the Israelites which were Moses' seed, were enslaved by dark-skinned people, which were Egyptians.
It's short for Moses.
Exactly, but he was named from the Egyptians. That's why he has an Egyptian name, means from the water. But he was a Hebrew. Eber came through Shem. So what we're showing you is, now that you know that the Europeans in the land are not the true Jews, it's good for you to know why they're covering it up. Why they claim to be Jews. Because they know that the Negroes in America, according to bibliography and history,
they're kept down because that's who has the real spirit. That's who lives in the spirit, which is the spirit.
Thank you, brother.
You're dark because you're closer to the sun.
But we also, that's true, but it's also the fact that even though African people are dark-skinned, true Hamitic people, they're not the true seed of Israel either. The true seed of Israel are the people that ran into Africa in 70 AD, running from the Romans. So when our forefathers were killed in 70 AD by Vespasian and Titus, the Romans, we had a choice. We can run up into Europe and get caught up with the Europeans and get thrown into the arenas as the gladiators, or we can run over the Atlas Mountains into Africa and hide amongst the other dark races. The real Jews stayed in the wilderness or Africa for what the Bible calls a time and a half of times. Africa is the middle passage for the children of Israel.
Because they took it all the way down the coast.
Exactly. We took the Ivory Coast.
They have the same Hebrew names for all the stars in the sky.
Absolutely. People question why there's Hebrew names in Africa.
Same stars.
Why? Because we took the Ivory Coast. So the Jewish people that financed the slave trades, mind you, know. They know who the people were that they were taking over here to the Americas. The first slave ship was called the SS de Judah. So the Jewish people stay close to us and watch us because they know one day we will be liberated. And that the Spirit will come on us to recognize who we are and identify those that have done the things they've done to us. They've been hiding the whole time and they're close to us. That's why they fund the NAACP. That's why they're behind the music business. That's why they're behind entertainment, because they know that we're the people of spirit and we entertain.
I didn't do my research. I got diluted.
Hey, well, brother, listen. Regardless of your color, I'm glad you're dealing with truth, brother, because truth transcends color.
I know, it's unfortunate.
That's
I'm
the
not
problem.
wearing my white today.
Huh?
I said it's unfortunate I'm not wearing my white today.
Well, brother, put on the white. If you want to tell the truth, come on, put on the white. You can come with us, brother. Sit down with us. Listen, as long as you're dealing with truth. That's the problem. And here it is. You know what? You'll be an enemy to your own people.
I already am.
Huh?
I said I already
You are?
am.
Because you let the cat out of the bag. You're not supposed to hold up. You're not supposed to tell the poor people of the earth who have no idea who they are that they're the chosen people of God.
I know, that's why I'm only allowed to clean cars. I'm college educated, but I'm only allowed to clean cars.
Hey, brother, people that's college educated.
I'm going to earn a living, however.
Brother, people that are college educated are not getting anything out of America anyway because Babylon is falling.
As we can see,
it's over.
It's a sick society.
Brother, it's Israel's turn. The Gentiles had their opportunity, and look at the state of the earth.
We see it.
Okay?
You wouldn't be out here speaking, I wouldn't be speaking to you.
Brother, we out here telling the truth and letting people know the kingdom is at hand, that Babylon is going down.
Unfortunately, but
What you mean, unfortunately?
It's fortunate. I'm waiting for it.
Brother, this is very...
every single day.
Brother, this is fortunate news. For years, we've been taught that every other people were the chosen people except us. For years.
I recognize that.
For years. And now the Jewish people are being exposed as the liars. They're not Jews at all by blood. They're Jews by religion. You can't take a man's identity and turn it into a religion and say you're the people. Okay? They stole the identity from us. Look at the spirit of these people that have been enslaved but still are rich with the spirit of the Most High. That's the one thing they can't take from us. You can take our name. You can take our land. You can even take our spirit through this concrete jungle. But you cannot take the spirit of the Most High that's within us. That's the one thing they cannot mimic, brother. We are the children of Israel, and guess what? We're back. And the time of the Gentiles is being fulfilled. This land, along with the other Gentile lands and governments, are going to go down by war. War is pending. And guess what? I don't care what black face you vote in. Barack Obama cannot save or cannot change the prophecies of the Bible. This place is going down. And the Jewish people, which are funding Barack Obama, which are funding your media, which is funding your government, who owns 75% of the finances that are spent in America, their money cannot even save them.
We may be in the world.
Huh? Come on, say it in the mic.
We may be in the world, but we're not of the world.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. I'm glad he pulled that out. We're back.
This right here, I'm going to show you what the Jewish people are doing, your so-called children of God, that the Christian church and the Roman Catholic Church are upholding as the